So, Prez, an exciting time, no doubt, here at Baxter. How do you feel about the appointments?
I'm very excited. I think it was a pretty daunting project to have to replace George, so the fact that we've done it in the way that we have and the people that we've brought in, I think is pretty exciting, not just for the club but for the players as well. Obviously Steve comes with a wealth of experience and one of the most qualified coaches in the area. I don't think we could make a better appointment in Steve. And then we go to Hayden, who is a young guy. He's had a good playing experience, a good playing background, and gets into reserves coaching at Pines, and he's done a stellar job there. And he's hungry. He's one of those kids that wants to learn, and he's definitely a prospect for the future. He's a succession plan in a way, and he's got the best mentor he could probably get. So he's an exciting proposition as well. And then we have the likes of Costa, who comes in as a strength and conditioning coach, who from what I've seen and what I've heard, he's done wonders at football clubs in the area, and it just creates a bit of professionalism within our group that I think these young kids definitely need. And with the appointments that we're yet to make and what's coming up, I think it's an incredibly exciting time.
So, with saying that, what excites you the most about the appointments for 2023?
I think that the most exciting part is obviously we've worked hard to rebuild some sort of culture and a structure in our senior program that needed to be up to a certain standard, and now we've got some fresh faces in, fresh minds ready to go that will make an immediate impact, I think. So what excites me is just the guys that we've built the program around the last couple of years get a group in that take their professionalism to another level, I think, and sky's the limit. We'll bring in new faces, which always new eras bring in new faces, and I think that's the most exciting.
Always exciting to see new faces around the
Always
place.
is.
So obviously losing George was challenging for yourself and the club. What has the process of replacing him been like since he advised you of his intention to step aside at the end of the season?
Look, it's been a dialogue between myself and George for quite some time that obviously he wasn't going to be coaching here forever, much to my disgust. But look, at first it was, as I said earlier, it's a very daunting idea to have to replace someone like George, who, without him, I think this club probably wouldn't exist. So he came in at a very, very dire time, and I think he had maybe 4 or 5 senior listed players here on his first night, and since then he's coached through a global pandemic and been able to build a squad that's got some serious talent. And we haven't got the results that we've been after for the last couple of years, but you can't mock what's been achieved in terms of being able to build what we've built and putting ourselves in a position where we can start to move forward. And to George's credit, without him it wouldn't have happened. So the process has been a bit seamless in a way. It was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Thank God for that, because it was something that I was absolutely terrified of. So to do it as quickly as we have, and also to get the quality that we have in, mainly because of George. The club owes him immensely for his work, and so do I, from a personal note, as well as the club aspect as well.
Couldn't agree more with that. What most excites you about the 2023 season, and what do you envision for the club moving forward?
The most exciting part is I think that we've built a program now that means that it's serious time. Not that it hasn't been serious before, but we've had to make some changes to get some people in, and it just means that it's a new program, it's new structures, it's new disciplines, and every coach we've got in so far wants success and is hungry, and that's what you need when you replace the likes of George. I can't be any more excited than that. I think just the players we're going to be able to bring in, and the place what it's going to be next year, I think it's just the most exciting part.
Definitely. So what's the plans in the club space? What will Baxter look like in 2023, and what makes this an exciting project for players and supporters watching this that should come and join Baxter next year?
I think if you said this to me 4 years ago, I wasn't quite sure what that answer would be. And when I took over, obviously it was a pretty dark time. But what we've been able to do, especially within a global pandemic, the growth that we've been able to show as a club and a committee to create an environment where we can make these changes in the senior program, but also look to release a junior program again to get kids back at this club from next year onwards. I think like the biggest credit to the committee that I have. We've got an amazing culture at this football club. You see it on a Thursday night. There's 60 players in here having dinner on a Thursday night, interacting. Not just 3 or 4 men's sides, but we've got a women's program as well, which is flying. And then obviously we're working really hard behind the scenes to get a junior program in, which is something that this club has lacked for quite some time now. So we weren't ready to provide a junior program up until this point, but I think we've done all the hard work to create a structure and an environment around here that would make us a junior program very feasible and a very attractive option to some people in the area. So if all things go the way they're planned, we'll have a very successful year next year, but we'll also have a strong junior program to start building on, and that's the most important thing for me, is to get everyone united and working as one, as well as the junior program really kicking off. So I think that's the most exciting for next year.
Well, Bray, when I think I speak on behalf of everybody at Baxter saying congratulations on the appointments. Hopefully the hard work turns into some on-field success, and for Baxter next season, good luck.
Thank you very much.